Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Speaking, of course, Brandon Wenzel, coming back at you, another offering off my sample platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sample platter video series of videos I've been doing for a little while now, where I go over there to try food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff, and I talk about the stuff that let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious things and stuff that you can try in your own time, or maybe you can just watch this morbid display of me going over there and eating and talking about stuff. Whatever gets you off, folks. I don't know why this would be it. But whatevs. Anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Oh, wait, by the way, Peter Can Thunderbolt poster. I'm all out of sorts right now because I've been doing a bunch of these, so I'm all full of sugar and stuff. Peter Can Thunderbolt poster. Little girl hamster setup over there. You might see my little girl Shazuru. I think she's sleeping right now, which is good. She needs to be sleeping. Crappy old ladder off to the side. On top of that, hey, wearing a cool shirt, 7 Days Lost, excellent band. I saw them perform a couple weeks ago at the time I'm doing this. Definitely check out their stuff. Really, really good, especially if you can see them perform live. Excellent band. Very cool guys, too, on top of it. But anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Well, I went over there and I made a trip to... Is that a thing or is that just part of the can? I went over there and I made a trip over to the old International Food Market, which I did a few specials of a while back. I think like last year. Go watch those videos. And basically, like, they say it's international, and it kind of is, but it's mostly like an Asian fresh market, which is super cool for me because I like trying stuff, and they have stuff to try. And one of the things that they had to try was grass jelly drink. Chin Chin. Boisum ox gelis de herbe arom zongzhao tran vai. Lychee flavor. It's lychee flavor. Okay. Where are you from? It says maybe it's made in California? I don't know. It has like state things. Abbreviations. What does this say? Australia Importers. Packaged by King Lucky Food Industry Corp. Taiwan. Okay, apparently it's a Taiwanese thing. So, neat. I don't know how excited I am for this, but I'm definitely going to try it because I bought it. And that's the format of the show, so... Let's try a weird thing, folks. Should I shake it? Something like, I feel like I should shake it. Wiggly arm. Oh, look at the flap going, folks. Whew, need to get back in the gym. But it's so hard to get that spot properly. Like, you can do it. I did it at one point in time back when I was in my 20s and it was in a little bit better shape, but man. Let's try a thing. It smells like food. Okay. Okay, we got a little fizz, but it's just a little fizz. I mean, I've had lychee-based things before. Lychee is a weird flavor for things. It's like a big thing in like a lot of Asian countries to flavor it with stuff. Hasn't really hit the American market too much as like a regular thing. I don't know if that's availability or if that's just preference. Because lychee is a weird flavor. It's not bad. Like, I occasionally enjoy some lychee ramen. But, yeah, okay. That's completely different than what I was expecting. That's actually rather good. It almost has like a milky consistency to it. It's very smooth. And it's kind of sweet, but like the closest thing I could kind of describe it, if you've had lychee before, it almost feels like if somebody made lychee milk. You know, I did like a Taiwanese like peach milk drink, I want to say, a while back. Go watch that video. Or maybe it was mango milk or something. I did a couple of things. There was like a peach, it was like a peach yogurt drink, and then I had like a mango milk thing. Go watch both those videos. I think one of them doesn't even have any views, which is sad. Go watch my videos, or don't. This is actually pretty good though. Like, what was being called grass jelly drink, and then looking like that. I wasn't optimistic, but it's actually a very tasty beverage. Like, it's a nice smooth drink, and it just, it's semi-sweet but not super sweet. The lychee flavor is there, but it's kind of, again, kind of like, it's of a similar, it's of like a similar prominence flavor-wise to the rest of the drink as like strawberry milk would, like strawberry would be in like strawberry Nesquik or something. It's there, but it's not overly so. And I think that's kind of the perfect thing for lychee, because lychee, too much of it, for me personally, isn't something I'm super big into. But just kind of the base flavor itself is actually very nice, and I think they kind of did that really well here. There it is. Okay. So once you get past like the layer of just straight fluid, that's where the jelly aspect comes in. There's like these little like shreds of like jelly, sort of like jello, but little jello things, jelly things. Come here. Damn it, come here. I command you. I own you. It'd be a little gross, but like that. It's a little jelly thing. Which is, I've had drinks similar to this where they have like jelly stuff. Personally, I would have preferred like a tapioca or like a boba type of thing, but I don't mind it. It's a little bit weird, like if you're not familiar with it, especially like Western palates and stuff. It's a little bit unusual, but it's not bad. I don't know how much taste-wise it really adds to it, but it almost, I don't know, it almost gives it like a little bit of a grape flavor to it, which again is more kind of like the lychee kind of aspect to it. But I think with particularly with the jelly aspect, I think it bumps up the flavor a little bit. But it's still not bad. I personally would probably do without the jelly, were it just me, because I just find it a bit intrusive to the drinking experience. But I don't mind it, and like I said, I've had jelly drink based stuff before. If the taste is there and the consistency is good, it's still a perfectly good drink, and that's very much the case here. I do enjoy this. So, would I get it again? Maybe. I think the thing is that there are other things that kind of fill a similar role that I probably prefer a little bit more to this. But comparatively, if I saw this, like, there's a place I go, for Vietnamese food, and they'll have like weird Asian drinks and stuff like white gourd drink and stuff like that. If I saw this there, I would get it every now and again. It wouldn't be my go-to, but it's, as just like a standalone item, though, I think now that I've tried it, it's something I could live without trying again, but not because I dislike it, just because, again, there's just alternatives that, for me personally, I prefer. But, would I recommend it? As a trying thing, if you happen to have, like, an Asian market near you, or an international market, or whatever they want to call it, which, look it up, folks, seriously, you'd be surprised, at least where I'm at, how often you'll find these things. And go in, give this stuff a shot. It's always really cool, like seriously. And the people are usually very nice because they're usually. This one was actually a relatively big one for what it was. It was still relatively small for a supermarket, but it had a decent size to it. All the employees are super nice. All the ones that I've dealt with and everything, they're very accommodating. Especially if you walk in like me and it's like I don't know what I'm doing. But especially like the small ones that are like family owned. Like there's a little Filipino market. Um, and I remember I went there. They have like food that they make there, and like me being me, I was like, I want to try that and that and that. And the guy was like, "Are you sure you want to try this? Like even Filipino people aren't the biggest fans of this." I'm like, "Is it that weird?" And he's like, "Some people like it." And I'm like, "I'm some people. Let's give it a go." But I appreciated, him giving me the heads up. It was actually pretty interesting. It was not bad. I don't remember what it was at this point, but it was very dark colored. Um, but yeah, if you happen to run into it, as weird a name as it is, and it looks like that, I would maybe change the packaging. Although I guess suppose you want to be transparent with your audience. It is a little bit weird, but it's good. I did enjoy it. So anyway, that's gonna do it for me today, folks. Sorry, my brain is filled with all kinds of drinks and stuff right now. So if you could, folks, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, awesome rest of your week, magnanimous rest of your month, a fantabulistic rest of your year if you could go over there and have yourselves a green grass jelly drink, lychee flavored, rest of your life. Because, well, maybe it's not the most appealing thing on the surface. It's actually pretty damn good. And I think that's like most people, right? Like most people are just kind of like, your life is just kind of your life. But then like, there's good aspects of it. Maybe that one's a stretch. Anyway, final 2 things, folks. Good. Try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated, even if it doesn't always feel like it. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Okay? Not always going to succeed. It's just not going to happen. Everybody has their asshole moments. But you try to mitigate the level of assholishness. That's all I'm asking. I think that's usually doable. Usually. Not all the time. Sometimes I'm an asshole. Very final thing, folks. Do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to do. Maybe you're going to go over there. You're going to, maybe you're going to go over there. You're going to find your own fresh marketplace thing. And, sorry, I got hamsters running around. Yeah, I see you. You're adorable. You're going to get a treat in a little bit. But yeah, maybe you're going to go over there. You're going to find your own spots. And you're going to try out all the weird stuff. And you're going to enjoy it. And then you're going to do your own YouTube show and stuff. And it'll be better than mine because it's not hard to be better than this. And then you'll go over there and you'll make the millions and stuff like that. And hang out with all the big YouTubers and stuff. And maybe, just maybe, on a rainy Saturday one day, you'll remember the guy who went over there and was wearing a 7 Days Lost shirt, drinking grass jelly drink. You'd be like, I remember that guy. Or conversely, I don't know, go to a museum or something. Bye.